Yo, what's good with the YouTube? Welcome to episode 4 of Road to the Examples. What we doing today is we back on the script. Now we got 2 pages done. 2 pages completely done. Animated, boom. So far the movie is about 5 minutes and some change. It's actually pretty long. 5 minutes is a lot of animation. I know it's been taking us a while, but we've been doing it piece by piece. And now we on this next part of the script. Still got like 40 something pages, but we ain't gonna even pay attention to that. We just gonna keep animating. The next part that I'm working on is when David meets up with his friend. This is the first time y'all gonna see this character, and they in Washington DC, but I don't want to tell y'all that. So I'm trying to tell y'all that through visuals. And what I'm doing is getting like real detail with the backgrounds. I'm working on that street that's in Washington DC where you can see the White House from. I think it's National. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, that's what we working on. So let me show y'all. It's OD detailed, and the reason why I say that is because it's so detailed that my computer keep like slowing down every time I start animating something. But the craziest part about it is I just got this computer, and it's a custom built computer. Let me show y'all the computer. So look, this is the new computer. It's brand new, like no dust in there. Like, wait, what is that? I don't know how that got there. Anyway, brand new computer. It should not be moving slow, but the reason why it's moving slow is because the detail in this scene is crazy. If my camera would focus. Okay, cam don't want to focus, but let me show y'all something. I got so detailed with this that it's ridiculous. Look, I drew the bike signs on the. Come on now, y'all. Come on now. Anyway, the computer is moving slow, so that's what we dealing with now. I'm gonna try to get this out the way, because you know these B-roll scenes only be like 5 seconds anyway. So I'm gonna try to get through this and get this rendered. It's probably gonna take all night to render these 5 seconds, but it's gonna be worth it. So yeah, we're gonna get that done, and we're gonna move on to the next part of the movie. I got some super dope stuff to show y'all in this episode, so stay tuned and enjoy.
You ever think about knocking?
Nah, not really. Was just on my way out. What you still doing here this late? I thought you'd be home by now to catch the Lakers game.
Yeah, I'll be on my way in a sec. Was just trying to finish up some last minute work to get a head start on the week.
Sounds boring. Alright, man, try to get some sleep. You starting to look worse than some of them test subjects.
I'll be alright. Have a good night, Osiris.
You too, E. See you in the morning.
Good to see you taking this job search seriously, Dee Dee. I know you don't want to go off to college right away, but if you stick around here for the summer, you're going to have to start pulling your own weight.
Got it, Dad.
You know I don't want to be hard on you, but I don't want to see you getting in trouble like Younger next door.
Who? Sean? You know I know him since the 2nd grade, and you also know how hard it was losing his dad for him last year.
I don't care. Shorty ain't nothing but trouble. Between him and your Uncle Eric, I don't want you spending too much time around either one of them.
You do know Uncle Eric offered me a job at Reed Technologies for the summer. Even the mail clerk starts off at $25 an hour.
I don't care if he offered you a max contract with the LA Lakers. Stay away from him in that building. Only God knows what they doing over there, especially if they gave him a job. Speaking of the Lakers, did you happen to catch the game last night, son? Who won?
The Lakers eliminated the Nuggets. They going to the finals.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Well, I'll see you this evening, son. And remember, the word of the day is J-O-B.
Got it, Dad. I'll be flipping burgers by the end of the day. Hey, you still got that position open at the lab? I could really use the job.
Yeah.
Please don't tell Dad.
Like, My stars align now, it's my time, so I align my chakras. I'm taking flight, they know I'm fly, can't check this trip on Hopper. I make the hits pinata, bitch, who don't do it proper? Man, niggas know nobody do it like I can chaka. No longer walk on beats, I do my dance just like cha-cha. I'm all on playlists cause I'm A-list, you joke Davis, haha. Number one on all the rosters, gon' be here long like rosters. Blessed up so you can't stop us, blessed up so, can't really do much, but respect the curve, you know I'm a wave, yeah, I'm a big swerve. I know they tight, I hit on nerve on Instagram, it's your feelings hurt. If man's gon' move, then man's gon' move. I walk in the room, I set the mood, I am the vibe, I'm the groove, yeah, he won't.
Hello? Hey, baby boy. Yeah, I'm fine. Just a long night. Just getting up. What's up with you, kid? Yeah, the position at the lab is still open. I can definitely get you started this week if you want it. Yeah, I got you, kid. I won't say a word about it to your pops. I know how he can cramp everybody's style. I'll see you at the lab today.
2021, so baby, please, no long speeches. I don't know if they hear this, but you can't be prestigious with leeches. No long speeches, but you know that they gon' talk from bleachers. Just play your part and we gon' ball, nigga, when they see us. Stay loyal so we won't fall, no piece of pie, now we want
think it
all. If
worked.
they not with us, they against us, and if so, fuck them all. No longer walk on beats, I do my thing. Nobody do it like I can, chaka.
What's good, y'all? I apologize for the quality on this portion of the video. I gotta record it off my phone, and honestly, I don't know how much storage I got, so I gotta move fast. But the new comic books came in. I've been telling y'all about these for a while. I have, I think, 3 comics that I'm unboxing, but this is my first initial review. Well, not review, but my first impression of the comics. And if this goes well, this is gonna be the manufacturer that we're gonna keep using for the comic books. So let's get into these. And this is also gonna show y'all what other, no, I don't need it. This is also gonna show y'all what other comic books we're gonna be having on the Cartoonconect site. As I told y'all once before, I wanna be like basically like the Stan Lee of YouTube superhero series and comic books. Like, bruh, I wanna really have like a huge catalog. But, yo, this is the examples issue number 2. I showed y'all number 1. Issue number 2. And man, the coloring on the inside is even.
You forgot the chalk.
Oh, I thought it was.
Forgot the chalk.
Okay, yeah, my bad, y'all. I had to look through it real quick. But this is issue number 2. It looks good. These are going up on the website. I was actually supposed to have these ready for Artbeat, but they didn't come in time. So, yeah, they're here now, and I'm getting ready to update the Cartoonconect website so that we can start selling comic books on there. I'll have a whole section dedicated to the comic book movie, or the examples movie, the comic book series, all of that. So we're gonna get into this next comic. It's actually only 2 comic books. I don't know, I thought it was 3, but we already got the first one, and that's the one that I already showed y'all. So let's hurry up and get into this second one before the time on my phone runs out. Hey, I told y'all about Kenny Quick. That was the next comic that I was gonna be putting out. Ooh, sorry about that sound. I hate the sound of bubble wrap. So hold on, y'all. So this is the second one. This one is Kenny Quick. As you can see, the quality on these is a little bit more thicker than, like, you know, your average comic, because I wanted to have gloss paper on these. So this is the first Kenny Quick comic. Yeah, it's looking good, y'all. It's looking crazy. Yo, I'm super excited about these. And the second Kenny Quick comic is actually in the works now. I just got a text from the guy, and he said that it will be done tomorrow, I want to say. I think he said he'd be sending it in 2 days. So the second Kenny Quick comic will be up on the website too. Man, we getting it started. I'm also going to be working on a series for Kenny Quick, but that's a story for a whole nother series. So I got some more stuff in store for y'all in this video. Let's move on to the next segment.
when writing the examples, I definitely wanted to show, where I'm from, Washington, D.C. I wanted to give a story to Washington, D.C., like for superheroes and everything. You don't necessarily get a superhero out of Washington, D.C., so I thought that was really important, even when it was going as far as hiring the actors and voice actors and everything. I made sure that I hired people, some people that was from D.C. that could make the story more believable to the people that are from the DMV area. So like when they hear the accents, when they hear the slang, they know exactly where it was from. But I also wanted to just like broaden your imagination with, with the suspense and everything that builds up to this young man getting superpowers and having to protect his friends and family. That was one of the biggest things that I wanted to do. I wanted to highlight a superhero from DC that, the DMV area could champion and, be behind, you know what I mean? I thought that would be the biggest part of writing the comic book and superhero movie, was just really trying to build the character up for people to, identify themselves with this 18, 19-year-old kid from Washington, D.C. My favorite character so far is definitely, one of my favorite characters is David Dyson. That's who I star. I actually play the main character, David Dyson. And also his father, Aaron Dyson, if I'm not mistaken, because he's like a real DC guy who just wants his son to stay out of trouble, and I think the actor that we hired to play him like nailed it on the head with what I was looking for that character. I also think there's a lot of the Sean is another great character. Shout out to Hey Tony, the super viral sensation. He does really good at bringing this character to life, because he's I don't want to give away everything in the film, but like the way how he builds the character up towards the end of the film, is like it's a full 180. It's like you can see these things in him, but they come to fruition at the end of the movie, and I thought that was a good character arc with Sean's character. So definitely David, Sean, and Aaron are some of my favorite characters from the movie. One thing I like about the comics so far is definitely the art. The guys that we hired to do the animation for illustration for the comic book, man, they've been on point. They brought those characters to life. Every detail of the character was dope. I love it. I love how the comic books are broken down, you know what I mean, from individual sections from the movie, so we can give you guys a series of comic books, and you guys will be fairly familiar with the story of the examples by the time the movie is set to hit the streets. Once it's out for you guys to consume, you guys should be somewhat familiar with the story by then. And one thing that I like about the movie so far is definitely I love everything Brandon is doing with the animation, all of the extra scenes that he's making the story, like he's making the story come to life so much with his animation. I think that what he's doing is so amazing, as far as like even when he's showing you guys the B-roll that he's cooking up, because it's like it makes the story the story I feel like is there with the examples, but with his animation, he's making it like, something that you want, that's going to keep your attention. You're going to want to watch this movie from beginning to end. And I think, how, between Brandon and the illustrators for the comic, I feel like they brought my words to life, and you know what I mean? It was like I didn't even have to say anything. They definitely knew what I was looking for and where the writing was. I tried to make the writing as detailed as possible so people could follow along and can envision, everything that I'm saying. I'm a rapper, so like one of my key skills is being able to write and bring my words to life, so you can follow every single thing that I'm saying, and it looks like we're drawing a visual picture in your head of the words that we're saying. So one thing that I was totally impressed with the animation and the comic book is just how both artists and all the artists involved on this project brought my words together, and I thought that was pretty amazing. I love another thing about the film that I love all of the actors that we hired. Brandon kind of left it up to me to be like the casting director, so I definitely had a hand in casting the majority of the cast. And I wanted the best people. I wanted the best people that would fit for the story and can bring those characters to life. And I wanted people that could bring the DC culture to life. I feel like we picked all of the best people. So that's one thing that I'm really excited about, for everybody to just see the film and hear the actors and see the animation and the comic book illustration and just see how all of this comes together in full circle. That's probably the best part about working on this project with Cartoonconect, is just how much we brought this story together and how much it's going to fold into all the other stories that Cartoonconect is coming up with. Like, I know they're working on the Kenny Quick series that I'm excited about. Hopefully I can get a role on that. And I definitely love just how the examples, it's just going to be this whole universe of superhero characters that I think is just going to be down the line one of the biggest things that you guys are going to see on YouTube, on the internet. And I hope you guys are as excited as me and Brandon are, because we're super excited. So, with all of the merch we're coming out with and everything, it's going to be dope. I hope you guys tune in. I'm your boy Davey Fresh or David Johnson. Follow us on social media and just please stay tuned. The examples are coming soon. Issues 1 and 2 are on the way right now, and the comics and the movie will be out soon, late this year, early next year. So appreciate you guys for having me on the road to the examples. Peace out.